We're gonna move on to a story now. When you guys are ready, we're gonna do some more fast food fan fiction, and I get to kick back and listen to the boys read some story. We're going to a story simply titled McDonald's by KXRO.
Oh God, it literally just says McDonald's. It's amazing.
This story will be narrated by Flam.
Oh boy.
KFC will be read by Milk. And McDonald's will be read by Priest.
That's my name!
The reason I'm having you guys do it this way is just really because I want to hear Priest try to use his sexy voice while Milk is talking about getting anally fucked by his fingers.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Anyway, here's Despacito.
Alright, Milk, are you ready to take it all?
I don't know. I guess. I don't really have an option here, do I? Shit's about to get finger licking good.
So how should I narrate? How should I narrate this monstrosity?
Honestly, do the best you can, I think is all I can suggest.
I mean, I can try doing like my fucking Discovery Channel David Attenborough fucking.
Oh yes. David Attenborough, the whole thing. I want that because...
Yes, here we see two mascots about to get finger blasted.
I am ready for this story.
Bearded one as a signature spice before the act.
All right, let's do it.
I'm just crying. I really want to just say... I will say, start with the summary and just read the note, and then continue on, and I wish you guys luck. I'm going to kick back and drink my drink and listen.
Okay.
Welcome to the Discovery Channel, where we are doing the story McDonald's by KXRO_2. The summary reads, KFC bit his lip, sighing as he pushed a couple of digits inside himself. He didn't think it'd feel good. Frankly, it didn't at first, but now it was. The closest word that would even describe his feeling was amazing. Each push, he'd hit his prostate. It was enough to almost make him scream out, outstanding.
No, I doubt this will get any hits, but guys, this is my OTP. Throw me in the sin bin. Edit, almost to 1,000 hits? Wow, you kinky motherfuckers. Holy shit, this is quadruple spaced.
I know.
It can't be contained in single and double spaces, alright.
I don't think I'm ready for this. Like, this is fucking wild.
I will say when we're done, we gotta read a couple of the comments because they're great.
Right.
KFC bit his lip, sighing as he pushed a couple of digits inside himself. He didn't think it'd feel that good. Frankly, it didn't at first, but now the closest word that he could even describe this feeling was amazing. Each push, he'd hit his prostate, excuse me. It was enough. Fucking Jesus.
What the fuck?
It was enough to almost make him moan out.
Keep going. Come on. Discovery, make Mr. Attenborough proud.
His legs spread wider, wanting even more.
A jolt.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Okay, I believe in you.
What was that?
Okay,
I said, okay, I believe in you.
I believe in you. That's not helping. Fuck. Okay, there we go. Okay. I got it. I got this.
A jolt was sent shivering down his spine when he thrust it particularly hard. He breathed heavily. Oh, it was good.
I'm only drinking water. Jesus Christ.
Good, he figured, repeating the motion.
Fuck!
Yes. Listen to the sound he makes as he continues to blast himself. It is the perpetual mating cry.
Priest, breathe, please, honey.
Outstanding. Nature is amazing. He didn't think anybody would intrude on him. He was home alone, with a thought to be locked door. As he fingered himself, his thoughts wandered for a bit, craving some type of physical contact. By not just himself. He imagined
McDonald's!
it was crazy, yes. But the guy was hot. How could he possibly not indulge for a moment?
It just made me realize that they're literally called KFC and McDonald's and not the fucking
Right.
Yes, hello, this is KFC.
So,
KFC, he has
wants to
16
take-
spices and doesn't afraid of anything.
Who wants to take bets on whether or not Flame will be able to get through even the next sentence without losing his shit?
I will.
Go for it.
KFC thought of McDonald's, smooth but greasy hands sliding up his thigh to grip the base of his cock, teasing, pumping it at a rather slow pace. He thought of him above him, giving him this shit-eating yet sexy grin. His red hair would tickle against him as he traced kisses along his chest, teasing his sensitive nipples and licking down to his pelvis. It almost felt real. This is nature, our world. Amazing. McDonald's would stare at his cock, hungrily, licking his lips before attaching his mouth to it. Attaching it to his mouth.
The visual of that was... We got pretty far. We got pretty far without giggling.
Okay.
Watch as he strapped the dick to his mouth.
Milk.
That's like Jewish uncle, like, ah! Okay.
It riled him up so much.
My, aren't you sensitive?
Not sure that would be the sound of McDonald's I go for, but it works.
KFC could practically hear him saying that. With his mind completely driven by lust, he didn't notice McDonald's leaning against the doorframe with an amused grin.
McDonald's, don't tease.
What the fuck?
He panted, writhing in the sheets as he pushed his fingers even deeper.
But KFC, you're the one teasing yourself.
McDonald pointed out, dropping the bag full of burgers next to the door. He slowly made his way towards the lust-struck albino.
Hold, can we just pause to acknowledge that KFC is an albino?
Jesus.
They do realize he has a name, right? It's Colonel.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
No, it's
his name is
KFC.
No, in this case,
He's-
these are representations of the actual fast food restaurants as humans, not of their, like, mascots.
Exactly. That or he's the CEO of KFC, John KFC. So,
John KFC.
and all Jewish McDonald's.
We're gonna move on now.
KFC glanced over, vision hazy. His eyes immediately widened when his imagination separated from reality. He wasn't dumb enough to think this was still his imagination. After all, McDonald's was supposed to be between his legs, teasing him. But he was nearing him with his makeup still on. Why did he still wear makeup? It was after hours from work. He always did this. Imaginary McDonald's didn't have any makeup on. Imaginary McDonald's was naked with his rock-hard cock pulsing inside him.
I decided to congratulate you on your 21st birthday. But I come here to see this? Aren't you a naughty little boy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for what?
It's all right.
Our daddy taught us not to be ashamed of our dicks.
Daddy taught us not to be ashamed of our spices.
Are you okay?
Sometimes I pull on it so hard, I rip the skin.
Sometimes I fry it so hard, I break the skin.
Anyway.
Slime, you sound like Yoda on a list.
Must I ketamine? I must.
The story. We were fine with Hatsune Miku killing Burger King, but this, we're just fucked, man.
And jack off to Edinburgh, I must.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You can do it, I believe in you.
KFC frantically searched for the covers, hiding his boner that refused to deter. You kidding?
This boner that refused to deter!
His boner that refused to deter, and his exposed arse that had been played with early on.
What the actual fuck? How did you get in?
Panicked, shuffling into a corner in embarrassment.
Oh, I do wonder.
He chuckled in response, sitting on the edge of the bed with a grin that stayed on his face. That stupid, sexy grin that made him feel hot. KFC turned redder by the minute. Redder than the color itself, if that was even possible.
Want me to help you out with that?
Get the fuck out!
McDonald's rolled his eyes and leaned over. With one swift movement, he had KFC pinned to the bed.
If I remember correctly, you were calling my name.
KFC shook his head in disagreement, attempting to struggle out of his grip. He flailed until he managed to break free, flipping to his stomach to crawl away. However, that only made things worse. McDonald's ground against his pinning him again with his body weight. Now, he was by no means overweight, disregarding the fact that he buried himself in burgers every single day. Quite the contrary, he was actually very fit. Somehow. It was still a mystery how he beat KFC's height by more than 5 inches. A giant that weighed more than him, physically stronger. So he had the upper hand in this very complicated situation. KFC moved in frustration and chewed his bottom lip.
Stop already!
He grunted out.
Your joke is going too far. Leave me alone. Just because I was fantasizing about you often doesn't mean I automatically want you to fuck me right at the moment. Besides, you don't even like me.
The cute pout captured McDonald's attention, and the rather straightforward confession made his heart jump a beat like a fucking Japanese schoolgirl when a senpai looked at her. Nature is amazing. Talk about rapid change of emotions because the author can't write well.
That was great!
Too soon to spoon, huh?
Hey, whoever said I didn't like you?
McDonald's genuinely inquired.
Inquired.
You hate my guts, don't you? You glare at me and sabotage me. Hell, you once tied me to a chair and forced your burgers down my throat.
There's 2 asterisks there. Is there footnotes at the bottom?
No, it's at the bottom. There's no.
There is in fact a footnote.
The image is real and is out there, which actually inspired me to make it the request to write this. Oh my god, this was inspired by an image.
Also, the story was requested.
Yeah.
Fucking.
KFC argued, wiggling to get away. He ended up rubbing his ass against McDonald's groin, which made things even worse. He could feel his boner growing. McDonald's grabbed onto KFC's hips, adjusting so he could grind against him better. He licked his lips and answered,
Babe, don't you know when I'm teasing you?
"Girl." Okay, not really.
That thing was a joke, and your reactions are cute.
He leaned down to kiss his neck.
Don't mistake my love gazes with glares. I'm not good at expressing. I've never been able to make the right move. It's frustrating when things don't go my way. I like you.
He concluded in a cliche-ass manner, as if he was pinning KFC down against his well because he loved him. I'm sorry, what the fuck did I just read? He was horny.
Okay, we need to stop for a moment. Here you go.
Oh no. Is this?
What in the...
Oh! Oh! I'm sharing it with Twitch.
What in the goddamn am I looking at? By the Queen.
We can continue. I just wanted everyone to stop and acknowledge this immediately.
Contact my agent. Why does my vaggie tickle?
Why does my veggie tickle?
We've almost done this. You can do it. I believe in you, boys.
All right.
KFC moaned louder, finding himself slowly giving in.
You like me? What's there to like? I'm a
Fucking Quagmire. Jesus Christ. Oh!
Hi!
In my ass, McDonald's. He yelled when McDonald stripped from his gloves and gripped his cock.
Hush, babe. I like you. And I'm pretty sure you like me too.
I love that every time you're including an extra like for no reason, and I love it.
I think it's funny.
His smirk grew bigger each second. KFC buried his face in the blankets. Motivation to break free now significantly decreased. He couldn't look McDonald's in the eye, only bite on the sheets that was stained with his saliva. McDonald smirked. Excuse me, I'm having a stroke. McDonald's eyes smirked, stayed, pumping his shaft faster. He was already hard, pressing up against KFC.
Tell me.
Girl! He whispered huskily into his ear.
Do you want my cock?
You okay there?
I'm great.
KFC whimpered at the question, finding himself reluctant to answer. In all honesty, he wasn't sure. It was the first time he touched his ass. And being fucked on the same day didn't appeal to him. He wasn't really the type for pain. He didn't have condoms or extra lube to prepare. But they were already in the situation, and saying no would stop it. He didn't want to reject McDonald's.
Hey, are you okay?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. KFC took a breath and nodded.
Donald's, I don't.
Donald's?
Donald's!
It does say Donald.
This
Let's
a good spot for some ingredients.
Anyway, so Flam, could you give us KFC took again?
KFC took a breath and nodded.
Donald, I don't think I'm ready to be penetrated.
It was whispered. You're supposed to whisper that.
I ain't whispering shit.
It was whispered. This would let down McDonald's, wouldn't it? He hated to do this.
I'm sorry.
Pardon me. I beg your pardon. McDonald shook his head, wiping the tears that dared escape KFC's eyes.
Hey, don't cry. I'm not going to do anything you don't like, okay?
Yes, even though he had pinned him dubiously before.
Don't worry. I'll wait. I'll claim your virginity when you're loving it.
Oh, that's a better line.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, he intends to give him his golden arches.
Oh. I almost put cider up my nose. Fuck you, man.
There's more effective ways to drink that, you know.
But in the act, his cum machine broke. That was no golden.
Just read the line, Flam. It's one last paragraph.
Understandable. Good day, sir.
KFC blushed, glancing away to hide it like a tsundere. Instead of fucking, the two made out, eventually falling asleep. Yes, they forgot their boners. Well, not really. It was hell from McDonald's.
And I just want to say,
Fucking God.
comment from Yellow on the 19th of May, 2020. Finger licking good.
Do it.
Yes. Okay, how are we doing, gentlemen?
Is there a sequel? Is there a sequel where they continue it in the McDonald's ball pit?
Isn't that just McDonald's pants?
Can they spit roast the CEO of Taco Bell, Jonathan Taco Bell?
You know, I looked for Taco Bell fan fiction, and there was almost none. There was only one I found, and we're going to do it another time. We're not going to do it today.
I want the representation of Taco Bell to be an anthro version of the Taco Bell Chihuahua.
I hate this. So what's the verdict, Milk Priest? How do you guys feel?
You must be this old to get in the ball pit.
There needs to be a challenger approaching with its raising canes.
Limit 2 dipping sauce per customer.
Milk, how are you doing? Milk?
I think I'm dead. I don't think I've laughed this much at this terrible shit before.
Fantastic.
I'm just gonna say, flirting with you is fun. Also, hi, Stu!
Good job, everyone.